Greetings, sir and sirettes, and welcome back to Robocraft with me, Lathrix, and welcome back to the new meta tiering up series. So when we left off, we were just about to hit tier 3 after messing around a little bit more in tier 2. I've actually gone ahead and played two more regular meta matches in this lovely robot, and I am so sad to see it go into tier 3. I really am. It's one of those moments where you kind of look at the bot and go, this bot is maybe one of the best bots I have made for this tier, and now it's about to be pummeled to death by the next tier. And that's what's about to happen, sir. That is exactly what is about to happen. But first, I am not going to go into the next tier without at least upgrading all of the guns to tier 3. Because, well, tier 3 themselves are going to have a bad enough time in tier 4, but tier 3 are going to have a bad enough time in tier 3, but tier 2 would be almost completely non-functional. That the damage these guys are going to do versus the armor, even with the overclocking, just isn't going to be worth it at all. But now, that leaves me in a bit of a predicament, because it does make me kind of want to redesign the bot. Now, I am going to redesign the bot, as in completely scrap it and start again, but only once I've got access to the glorious things known as tank tracks, as that's probably the route I'm going to go down. So, how I'm going to do it is I'm going to go with getting SMGs first, then going to get the caterpillar tracks, and then getting the armoured prisms. In tier 4, I'm fighting the urge to play as a plane. Now, I may just play as a plane for just fun, you know, because I've never actually really tiered up as one, so that's probably what I'm going to do. Go ahead and go full-on flight mode, because, you know, it is my favourite type of bot, even if it is a bit more difficult to tier up in, as you are a bit more liable to, you know, be taken out of the sky in 5 seconds. But still, I do love them. Because you're flying and you're free, and it gives you that sense of freedom when you're playing a game, which you don't really get from the other types of bot. Oh, look at that lovely curve then. So, where am I going to put the guns? I could put them here, but I don't know how much that's going to clip. So, we'll have a check in a second. I can also now finally add my extra wheel. I won't be purchasing any extra wheels because, well, I'd much rather save the money for the next set of stuff. And we can also go into our lovely armour and finish off changing all of the silly old the silly old brown armour into green armour, which will be absolutely fantastic. Again, if we do miss anything, it's not too much of a big deal, as we're getting tank treads as soon as possible, and the armour will come last this time. Which is a bit of a weird thing for me, because normally I go for armour first. Now, I'm trying to use these more, but the more I use them, the less I think they're attractive. I'm speaking purely of the inners here. I don't like them. Also, it's really hard to tell which one. There we go. It's hard to tell where's where. Also, the fact you can't build on the underside is really bizarre. Wait. Well, it tried to. I don't know why it tried to. It simply couldn't, but it tried. So we've got to give it credit for that. Do I want to keep the heavy blocks underneath now? Because now it's every tier we go where the heavy blocks are still there. The heavy blocks then, of course, are even weaker than they used to be, as now they're being compared to this tier of armor. So it's a bit on the odd side. I think I will keep them there because flipping is like something we have been proven capable of doing in this bot, and I really don't want to flip it at an ill-opportune moment, as that could really cause us some serious problems down the line. Okay, now I'm almost certain there is actually some brown blocks hidden underneath here, though. There we are. Because I couldn't get to the front when I was doing that. There we go. Okay, I think. Grrr. Fine. Put the ugly blocks in there. They've only been there for a second. Oh god. I know exactly what I'm doing now. It's gonna be terrible looking. A few streamers have done this, I saw when they first came, because I wasn't feeling too well actually on the day of the update. That's why the update was so short, and I just did that silly advert thing, because I haven't been feeling too well, as it happens, for a while now. And I saw this, and it... Wait, how much... What is that one got? Oh, okay, I've put them basically the opposite way around. Let's try to have them on the same way. Yeah, I wasn't feeling too well, so I spent a lot of the day just watching streamers, and everyone was doing that pattern along their bot, and it's like, well, it's interesting, but if you do it the other way around, it looks a bit rude, honestly. So we're going to be leaving it like that, having it down. So it's 2 stars. So it's 2 very innocent, very sweet-looking stars. Now we do actually have some RP left, some P flops left. So what do I actually have available to me right now? Which I could go, well, we might as well add. I mean, we could add some thrusters just for the hell of it. I mean, it won't really do us any harm. Yeah, go on then. We'll add some thrusters because we have the RP for it, and until tier 4 we won't get to use them again. So okay, we don't want to put them there because that means if I fire backwards, this gun's going to instantly clip. This gun won't be able to fire backwards anyway, so putting there is okay. And then I'd like some on the underside, really, just so it's a bit of a counterbalance to those 2 thrusters. No, not CPU. Never mind then, so it's only 2 thrusters. I grossly overestimated how much CPU we had. So let's put them here instead then. Grr. Here, have your normal blocks and you'll like it. No, I want you to have face. There we go. Got a few more left. Is there any way really... Just thinking, is there any way we can just shove armor just for sake of it? Okay, so we need another 2 of those. 2 more inners for the front. I am happy with how this bot performs, even if it is a bit on the, I say a bit, even if it is a lot on the ugly side, and the quite boring side, it must be said. It just performs well because it's got all the basic principles down, you know, it's block spam, it's got redundancy, it's got excess wheels, it's got everything you could possibly want in a bot just to have the basics of will this work or will it won't work. There we go, maximum P-flops for what we have, so let's get going into our first tier 3 match. Back in a second. Okay, and we are back, and of course since we're in tier 3, that means now the towers have been implemented once more. I do like how they have nerfed track speed a little bit now, because it means that, well, wheels are now faster again, which is rather lovely. Although it does help us have thrusters, since thrusters do help with wheels, they of course don't help with tracks. Or at least it's such a minute amount, I think I've been told, that it's almost as if it is nothing. There we go. I think if I go for a flyer, I'm going to go purely for looks more than actual efficiency, because I never do that. So I think that's what I'll do next. Yeah, I'm fairly certain in tier 4 I'm going to go for a plane. Not sure what kind though, I think probably going down the route of a plasma bomber, since it's a nice simple one, it works well, it's easy to get RP and such. Oh, I forgot to add a... Oh, what's it called? Radar. That would really be helping me out right now, since it would count as scouts when it finds someone for the first time. And of course, since we will respawn all the darn time. Come on. There we go. Oh, I hate wheels in this tier. Yeah, I am definitely going to... I don't really want to use tracks, honestly. If I could stick with wheels and they weren't so difficult to use, I would. Because I do prefer the idea of wheels. I like it, the fact that it's got several wheels rather than just like a couple of tracks. We have, although several does mean a couple really. You know what I mean? We have more wheels than there are tracks. He's heavily shielded. There's no rail just waiting, so let the SMG tank with the actual tier 3 armor go first. Wow, that's a bit interesting. We've all been bumped up together. So go. Okay, fine, we're going first. Bye! Well, not first, but still. Going for the rail before he can have a chance to shoot me. Excellent, there we go. Go straight for his core. Fantastic, we got the kill, and we're carrying on happily. Let's go for this tower then. Let's get us a tower. Where is it? Oh, hello. Oh, I didn't see you! Wow, you're like Ultra Stealth Pro, or Lafix is blind. One of the two. There we are. Fantastic. They have two, we have two. We're about to grab one of theirs. And everything will be right. So of course, since they're towers now, it means that their shield won't just randomly turn off halfway through the battle, like it does in tier 2. So getting these towers is actually very, very important if we ever want to win the battle. Which we do. Lots of overclocking from doing this at least. Yay! I am top on overclocking, that means I am pro. Fantastic, level 7 overclocking already. Let's go. Gonna bounce off here, there we go. Maybe adding the thrusters were a bad idea. We're already faster than we normally are, and I don't like it. Do I want to try and do some damage to the crystal? Well, we have backup, so even if I suicide, doing a bit of damage to one of their seams. When the guys are spawned in. Level 1 plasma hover, I think it might be broke. No, it's not broke, it's just AFK. Let's see if those guys actually notice us. It doesn't seem like it. I'm watching them on the map since I've spotted them both, and it doesn't seem like they're actually coming to defend. Which is fine by me, because it means I can get some work done. Hi ho, it's off to work we go, mining crystals. Hi ho, hi ho, hi ho. If I can take out 2 of these seams, not only will it be a huge bonus to us. Oh, they have 2 levers. I've just realised. Oh, poor them. I do hate that. It's like I said before. I'm generally more upset when the enemy have levers than we do, because even if we win, it's like, yeah, you won. Because they had less people than you did, you numbnuts. And it's like, it's really upsetting, because I don't like that feeling, because it feels like I've been cheap. I mean, you do have the faster respawn time, but in the lower tiers, I find that means even less than the higher tiers. But it's so difficult to balance that, because if you get, let's say you gave them extra damage, it can be so easy to say, well, wouldn't it be easier to just get the extra damage? So people would be platooning, and then, on purpose, a couple of them would leave. Oh, there we go, a huge chunk, a full quarters fell off, however. Damn, 2 SMGs after us at once. And this is a tanky SMG by the looks of it. Let's go for his guns. We have done... Oh, darn, he keeps getting them back. There we go. There's a rail here as well. Okay, we're going to try and get out of here and try to kill this SMG if possible, which we won't be able to. We will! Never mind! We got! Haha, good! We got a huge quarter of their thing damage. We've killed a couple of them in their own base. We're doing well. Come on, my little tier 3 friend. Just you wait until I have tier 4 guns, lads. I'll be tearing you up a whole new level of pain. So yeah, guns come first, definitely. Oh lord, he has all... Now he's very heavily geared. There we go, he's dead. Go for his guns, all on top. That was easy. Do I want to go back and repair? Or do I want to just go towards that tower? Ow. Yeah, I need to repair. I'm going to actually respawn because I think it'll be less time. That's why. The tower's being taken down. No, I didn't actually think that's that. I didn't actually think that's smart. I wish I did, because that was perfectly timed. But the reason I respawned is because my front 2 wheels were gone and I was having a bit of trouble steering. So I thought, even if it's not 30 seconds, it'll probably be faster. Damn it! You little rail bugger! You're the one who killed me a second ago. There we go. Oh, of course, you can actually bring rails now, can't you, into this tier? That's fantastic. I won't be going rail myself, but it's nice to know there's a bit more, bugger. Shouldn't have done that, I should have just stayed down. Okay, I'm trying to turn myself so I'm facing away from his... So my guns are away from his guns, no chance. Wheels, I hate you so much. That was such a subtle movement as well. I just tapped it to the left and the whole thing just went spinning off. Why did I add the thrusters? Why did I think to myself, you know what would be better? Adding extra speed to an already buggy movement system. No, I've got to go with tracks. I don't actually want, like I said... Well, good to know the invisible block's still there. I don't want to go with tracks. I'm not a huge fan of tracks, honestly. Maybe it's because I've used them too much during my time. But I'm going to have to, because wheels are just uncontrollable at this tier. Look. There we go. The slightest turn or the slightest bump now, it's because they go fast, but they're not grounded in any way. And they have that... And they've decided that, oh, you know, wheels should have that kind of like, not cruise, what's the word I'm looking for here? Drift mechanic, so it, you know, drifts around corners. The problem with that is, of course, drifting is one of the issues. You know, I'm going to ignore that. I'm just going to go straight for their reactor. Let's see if I can do another quarter. Since there's already 2 seams down, as long as I choose one of the other 2 seams, I'll take out a whole quarter in just one go. I think the plasma bomber's trying to defend, but I don't understand why. Okay, goodbye. Okay, so let's go for this one. Doing a lot more damage now, at least. Trying to get it so no guns are clipping. There we go. Ooh, I think we have a friend shooting it as well. No, we have an enemy shooting it. What? That's confusing. I saw the SMG shot, so I automatically assumed, oh, it's an ally shooting it, and I realised nothing's been destroyed. Aha! I have allies too! 2 against 1 in your own bubble? Well, too bad. Now it's 2 against 2 in your own bubble. Oh no, not another one! Screw it, I'm just gonna do damage, I don't care about dying. Not even focusing on the guys attacking us, I don't think I'll be able to win, I haven't got enough guns left. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, a little bit more damage and that whole quarter goes bye-bye. Where am I? Oh, I didn't even know that was a respawn zone. There are people at that tower, but once again, I think just going for their reactor right now is probably the bestest idea. Come on, you stupid little bot. There we go. Happy days. Oh, all our guys are there. We've won. We've won this. Spike the cruiser for them. So yeah, straight after this battle, what do we need to remember? Oh yeah, radar. So, because people are asking me why have I suddenly gone so obsessed with radars, even if I do keep forgetting. The thing is with radars is now, you know how you get the scout bonus once you finish the match and it counts towards your RP multiplier? Well, that occurs when you either spot someone or your radar picks someone up for the first time in a match. Now, the big deal is, that now occurs every time the enemy respawns. So it's their first time, every time. Just I can't. Okay, let's go. How is that not? There we go. Clunked off. A whole quarter just fell. So there's only this last little seam here left. I'm going to die again. Don't really care too much. We did work. Got another quarter done. What were the guys here doing? Because 2 of them were SMGs, and I saw no damage done to the reactor. I believe in them. I just think that they got swarmed way too early. That's quite pretty. That is actually. It looks like ice. Oh, he was having trouble with his wheels as well. Like perhaps I could weigh down the bottom even more, but on the upside I'm fast. Look at the speed I'm getting. But I'm considering perhaps making myself into a sled. You know, like a thruster sled, a old thunder sled build, because they still work, but it's not as good as they used to be. But that would be a way to avoid wheels and not go down the thruster route. Sorry, not go down the track route. Well, he's dead. That's nice. Oh, I see what happened. They capped a tower while our attack was going on, so they all respawned at once. On the upside, we have 2 levers as well, so it's 2. So it is actually 2 levers to 3 levers, so it's not as bad as it was. That'd be so easy to stop, but no, there's too many of them there. I'm actually falling down, by the way. My wheels won't turn fast enough for me to stop freaking turn. Well, at least got some RP for a kill. Yay. Wasn't there plasma coming against that as well? Perhaps he was down there and got killed, I don't know. Turning, trying to turn. Oh, this bot! Screw wheels! GG. Absolutely hate them. I cannot express how much I hate wheels at the moment. It's like they put 3 bad ideas into wheels and that's became what it is. I mean, I do hate complaining about stuff like that because I understand there's pros and cons. Obviously, wheels are faster than tracks. That is true. But there's no way to control your speed, because if I just tap forward, I don't move at all. And if I hold down forward for any space of any amount of time, if I try to turn even only slightly, my whole bot goes into that cruise turn, which is what causes it to flip, because it's that weird long turn. So it's not. I don't know. Perhaps it's also lack of experience and lack of size on my part, because my bot's quite small. I'm not even going to go for their guys there, because honestly, they have 1 seam left. If I can get there unimpeded just a few seconds, I win. There we go, so that guy's going to respawn, which sucks, and I'm going to flip again for no reason, so I wasn't even turning. I was just pressing forward. Yeah, the thrusters were terrible ideas. Ah, crap. Rail, they're going to have fun with me in a second if I don't get down fast enough. Oh, I spotted him. And his guns are facing the wrong way, which means, hello!
Your right fusion tower is under attack.
Get the same. Yes! GG. Fantastic. Finally. Oh, that was in team. There we go. Because early on, I wasn't really having issues, but as soon as it got to about overclock level 10, so about 9, it became unbearable. Ooh, 10,000 RP. However, I'm no longer annoyed. Regardless, guns come first. Ooh. I can't wait to have you. You look so such prettier. And then tracks come second. And then armor comes last. For now, let's get the regular armor. We can always get the curved when we actually need it. Shields come last. Radar jammer comes medium. Okay, cool. There we go. So now we're access to the glorious tank tracks. See, I'm not a huge fan of them because they're huge hitbox. I find that they get knocked off too easily, even if you build around it. So how bad is it if I try and put them in here? Please say all I have to do is that. What am I hitting? Aha, you. Okay, that's not too bad. I'm still going to redesign it because honestly right now this isn't really a good design for the tracks. But at least it does mean I can add them straight away just to test a few things out. You, and you. There we go. We've got 2 tracks on. So we've got our 4 tracks, which actually also saves a lot of RP. Sorry, a lot of oh, what's it called? What am I for here? Ooh, that's nicely placed. But we have saved a lot of P-flops. It's great. Okay, so how many guns? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so the redesign I think will have to wait. Wow, so tier 3 will fit, and despite this being the same size. Now that's funny, that's weird. So why don't I keep those as I'm a bit slow, aren't I? So I don't, I keep those guys and then oh no! Is it no longer letting me fit them back in? It was that facing inwards, wasn't it? That's what it was. Oh no, the bug's gone. I wouldn't say it's a bug, but the weird placement's gone. Oh, that's a shame. Perhaps we can fix it though. There we go. That's very weird. There we go. Whole front's really bizarrely armoured once more. Bizarrely armoured, of course, being the best form of armour possible. Please ignore the train sounds if it actually picked up on the mic. Okay, so what do we do with this? I guess just try to add armor as much as possible where possible to avoid any extra damage. I mean, what we could do is start buying the tier 3 cubes and placing them around. And then, using the green cubes we get, we can start armoring up over the tracks just for now. And then, once I've got enough cubes in at my disposal, we can do a full-on remake. Isn't that weird? Why does the T4, which is the exact same model, have a different hitbox very slightly? I did not actually know that. Like, that's actually news to me. I did not know that was a thing. But I guess it is, so... Why do I not have enough corner pieces to make everything look right? Fine, for now I'm just going to do this, just because this way it defends the things from... No, that looks terrible. I would not want that. Just armour in between, I guess, so the centre's more protected. I mean, that's a valid choice of armour placement. Nothing wrong with doing that. I have 2 left. Okay, well first of all, let's get ourselves the thing we were talking about earlier, right? So first of all, going to delete those thrusters, delete the crappy steering wheels, and then we're going to go ahead and grab a radar. Or 2, radar and jammer? No, we could go 2 radars for a bit of redundancy, I guess. Since we have the extra... We have more P-flops than we have RP at the moment, that's the issue. Because honestly, we could put more stuff in, but there's not much really to do other than just like weird stuff like trying to place these somewhere. There we go. I think that looks reasonable, don't you? That's not going to get on anyone's nerves, and at no point is that going to end up spiking someone and getting me stuck. What am I even trying to do? I don't know. Okay, yeah, this is desperate for redesign, but let's just get into one tier 4 match, shall we? So tier 3 match again, this time with tracks. Let's see how they do. Back in a second. Okay, well, annoyingly, the game just did the lovely grey screen of death, which apparently still isn't fixed when joining a battle. So I'm apparently in a battle, and I'm going to have to Alt F4 out of the game. Well done. So yeah, we'll be coming back to Robocraft in the next episode. It's already been 26 minutes. It was going to be a bit of a longer episode, but it's fine. I think 26 minutes is a good time to leave it. Next time we will be removing those silly thrusters at the back, figuring out a way to armour it better, and perhaps just going for a full-on redesign after doing a match or two to get the RP. So, thank you all for watching, Zone Threats. If you have enjoyed the episode, then of course, likes, favourite, shares, comments, all that good stuff helps out me, helps out the channel, and most importantly, shows that Robocraft is a series you want to see continued in the future, and in particular, the new Meta series. So thank you, and goodbye.